Hmm. All right, y'all. Welcome to Impactful Gems. How are you all doing? I hope you're doing well. All right, y'all. This is gonna be a deep one today. It's gonna be a deep one. I got my tissue ready. Um, it's gonna be some crying. I'm telling you right now, but it's gonna be some laughing. It's gonna be some laughing. I got some funny stories. Um, got some. This is gonna be a all that that whole thing where the soup, where you throw everything in the soup. So this gonna be one of those videos today. I'm telling you right now. So, um, for those of you who are new to my channel, I'm very real. I don't have a script. I mean, I may have notes, and things like that. I don't do editing. I ain't no editing. This is the first take. That's it. That's what you get. So, welcome to my channel. So, I got up as I do. I go through my morning routine every day. I do prayer. I do some type of affirmations. I get on YouTube. Thank God for YouTube. And however I'm feeling that day. In terms of, I mean, every morning I don't have time to like go through like a whole lot of stuff. It depends on what my day looks like. But today is a little freer day, so I actually have some more time. So I'm gonna start out with a question today. What legacy are you going to leave? What legacy are you going to leave? What will people say about you when you're gone? Everybody is, you ain't gonna get out of here alive. So, what legacy, unless the rapture comes, before you pass or whatever happens. But what legacy are you going to leave? What will people say about you? What will your children say about you? What will your nieces and nephews say about you? Nephews say about you. What will they say? What will they say around the dinner table when you're gone? And this is a thought that I've thought about often. I only have one child, my daughter. She's been such a blessing to me. So proud of her. Um, but I think about that. When you have children, even if you don't have children, if you have nieces and nephews or people that you have imparted into, what would they say? So I'm going to go through some things, some different scenarios, or not scenario. Well, they are scenarios, but they're my true story. So um, I just want you to just really think about that for your life, because it's a really deep question. So it's going to be some good and bad things that people are going to say about me. One thing is that I'm very outspoken. I'm very outspoken. And in between these things, I'm going to give some stories of some things. But I'm very outspoken. I'm very controversial for sure. For those of you all who know a little bit about me, or you've heard me say it in one of my videos before, I used to be on the radio. Don't get back on there at some point. Love the radio. Love the radio. Um, but um, I used to be on this radio show, and we used to actually interview. Our radio show was 4 hours long. Shout out to Cyrus. Shout out. But our radio show was 4 hours long, and it was a talk radio show. So what we did was we interviewed. It was like a mixture of different things. But we used to interview up and coming artists, music artists, and it was awesome. It was an awesome opportunity for me because I had just got out of broadcasting school, so it was a wonderful opportunity for me. And so we interviewed different people that were up and coming in the industry and things like that. Then I had my own segment that I did. It was called The Bottom Line, and it was really good. It was really good. But I'm controversial. I'm very controversial, and we talked about different topics that were controversial. And the person that ran the radio show, he is a trip. And so we had some good discussions. So I'm very controversial. That's one thing that people will say about me. Um, that I'm going to speak my mind. I'm going to listen to what you have to say, and I'm going to speak my mind also. I should have been on the debate team when I was in high school, but I wasn't. But I was on the mock trial team. Yeah, but we placed third in the state that I'm in. So anyway, my team did, and the other team placed first. So yeah, so that's one thing that people will say about me is that I'm very outspoken. Um, what else would they say about me? I'm very emotional. That's probably that could be a good thing or a bad thing. Yeah, that could be a good thing or a bad thing, depending on how you look at it. Um, what else about me? So it's gonna be. This is not in any type of order. This is like all over the place. Like I said, it's gonna be just stuff that you put in a pot and cook it. Um, I am not the most organized person in the world. I'm not. I'm not. So I told you I'm gonna tell y'all some stories in between here. Some of them are funny, some of them not so much. But I remember when I have a niece. She is, I have two nieces, but anyway, the niece I'm talking about, she's 12 years younger than me. And I remember when I was like, I don't know, I probably was like a teenager, I don't know, 17. And I would ask her, I would be like, because when I look back, I'm like, dang, I really did do that. But I used to have piles of like just paper, like just in my room. And I would be like, but see, I'm an organized type of mess. Like it's cluttery. I'm saying cluttery. I have a lot of stuff, a lot of stuff. So I'm not the most organized person. But I used to ask my niece, I used to be like, okay, could you go upstairs and look in? I said, you're gonna see three piles of paper. Look in the first pile on the left, and it's in the middle, and it was really bad. So I'm not proud about that. But everybody has things they need to work on, and that's something I always have a lot of stuff. I get overwhelmed with a lot of stuff. So anyway, I told you I'll be transparent. Um, good and bad, good and bad. Um, so that's the one thing people will say is that I'm not the most organized person about me. I mean, about that's what they would say about me around the dinner table. Um, what else? Um, 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 I am very loyal. Hmm. I'm a very loyal friend. Told you I gotta get my tissue. Guess what? Um, to a default, to a default, because I'm more loyal to people than they are to me. Yeah, sometimes, a lot of times. Huh. I'm gonna be your friend. If I call you a friend, I'm gonna be your friend. But everybody has not been a friend to me. So that's one thing people will say is that I'm loyal. If I'm in there, I'm in there. Yep, I'm in there. What else? So, I love hard. When I love you, I love you. Now, here is the this may be taken good or bad, depending on how you look at it. But um, God, I'm God told me that the Holy Spirit told me to get on here and do this just to really encourage people to think about what legacy you're going to leave. So I'm being obedient. Plus, this is helping me too. That's why I love YouTube. I ain't gonna be fake. That's the other thing. I'm not fake. I'm not fake. I'm not a fake person. I don't like fake people. I can read them quickly. I could tell if you fake. I could tell. Oh, she fake. He fake. Yeah, I could tell. I'm a very good discerner. Now, I cannot say that I have not stayed with people that because I have ignored red flags for sure. Oh, that's another thing. I've ignored red flags. Not proud about that, but I have. That's it. Um, what else? So much. So I know how to motivate and encourage people. Oh, for sure. For sure. I've noticed that as I've gotten older and I've been a teacher, a substitute teacher. Love, love, love the kids. Only elementary, because don't do junior high, high school. That's a whole different niche. Everybody has their niche. But okay, so I got a funny story to tell y'all. So I had this long-term assignment and it was awesome. Love the kids. And this actually helped me really see even more so what my gift is, which is motivating and encouraging. And I've had many circumstances where I know that that's my gift. I know that. Like, you know, how people say, "Oh God, I don't know my gift." Oh, I know mine. It's talking, motivating, encouraging. Yeah, that's all of that. All of that. So I had this long-term assignment. And so when it was my last day in the assignment, and I had gifted kids, they were in the fourth grade and they were gifted, but they had, of course, kids gonna have behavior problems no matter what, no matter what. I mean, it's always gonna be a few in the classroom. And we had some comedians, and the classroom was small. It only probably like about, I don't know, um, 17 kids in a class, which is small for a regular classroom because usually it's about 25 or more, at least where I live. And so the last day, what I did, because we had some comedians, I let them, at the end of the class, and it was actually Valentine's Day too. So they gave me gifts, and it was a wonderful departure for me in that classroom. But I let them, um, like for each student, I let them just mock me, sort of like, say what I would do, and how I act. And it was hilarious. I mean, because I used to stand on the chair, like I was like Joe Clark. I'm not. If anybody's seen that movie, I was like Joe Clark. Okay, that's how I ran my classroom. But the kids at the end, they respected me. They loved me. It was something. But I let the kids I just sat there and watched them, like, you know, and it was a lot of encouragement for me because I made an impact in those children's lives. And it was awesome to see them, act like me, in so many ways. And it just showed me at the end, like they were crying, and it was really an encouragement for me because it let me really see how much I impacted them. And it was hard to leave. I still, still in the school, in the same school. I was still in there, but I just wasn't in that classroom. And it was just really something to see how I impacted those kids. And then I told y'all about, well, anybody that's seen the one video where I was talking about, I had a couple of foster children that came back that I used to work with, came back in my life. Um, and they told me how I impacted them. So now I see why God gave me the name of my channel, Impactful Gems. But the legacy, that's a good legacy for me to leave. Um, and I just want to encourage you, continue to think about that question in your life. What legacy are you leaving? Um, Another thing that is awesome. I have been the best mother that I could be to my daughter. Raise her as a single mom. Um, and I chose, I chose to send her to a private school. Yes, I did. She went to a private school well, she actually went to a private school from sixth grade to 12th grade, but from eighth grade to 12th grade, I had to totally pay out of my pocket in terms of it was a lot. Like I'm talking about like almost like college tuition. Y'all ever seen? Okay, all right. The school that somebody famous person used to go to on TV? Okay. A couple of them. There's a couple of shows like that. I ain't gonna name them because I don't want to get kicked off YouTube. But yeah, that type of school where the kids were driving Benzes. The kids, the students, not the teachers. The teachers was driving Hondas and whatever. I'm talking about the kids was rolling up in Lexus and uh Benzes. Okay, the children, the teenagers. I chose to do that. Why am I saying that? Because I sacrificed. Because I saw greatness in her. I saw greatness in her, and I have no regrets at all. First of all, I wouldn't have done it. I didn't have to do it. A lot of people don't do it. I chose to do it because I wanted to, because I saw greatness in her, straight A student, and I wanted to do it. So I did it. And I sacrificed and I didn't have to. So that's the one thing my daughter will say about me is that I sacrificed for her because I wanted to. And I have no regrets because she goes to one of the best colleges in the United States. Amen. So no regrets. That's the one thing. Now, was I perfect? Absolutely not. Who is? Okay. So, yeah. So I'm proud of that legacy. Um, so just something to think about. It's very important. I don't want nobody saying they can say y'all they people gonna say what they gonna say anyway, right? They gonna say what they want to say anyway. They talking right now. But I'm gonna give y'all something to talk about. Listen, good and bad. But I was taught when you do something, you be a woman or man enough. My mom taught me this. Shout out, mom. Um, when you do something, you stand up and say, yes, I did it, or no, I didn't do it. Don't be a coward. Don't be a coward up in here. Oh, and I can't stand cowards. Jesus. I do not like cowards. If you did it, just say you did it. Take that responsibility. What are we doing? I don't Oh, you talking about a pet peeve? Jeesh. Oh, talk about irritating to me. Anyway, I digress. But yeah, what legacy are you leaving? Something to think about. And you know what? It's never, as long as you wake up, God has a plan for you. It's never too late to change. You could change starting right now, today. And I'm a work in progress. And we all are. Like I told y'all before, anybody who say they got it all together, I think we need to cast out some lion demons because nobody has it all together. We all should be working on things in our lives. And once you recognize that and realize, you know, that you don't have it all together, you can work on some things. But for those of you all who say you have it all together, then amen. Good for you. Chop, chop. That's good. But I don't. And so I just encourage you all to think about the legacy that you're going to leave because I don't want that. I'm grateful for the person that I have become. I work on myself. I do not proclaim to have it all together. My daughter knows that. My family knows that. I don't proclaim to have it all together. I don't. And yeah, just something to um another thing, part of my legacy, you're not gonna disrespect me. Nah, you ain't gonna do that. Mm-mm. Not no man, not no woman, not no child. You're not going to do it at all. I don't tolerate disrespect. I don't. I don't do it. You're I don't care if you're a supervisor. You're not gonna talk to me crazy. You're gonna respect me, and I'm going to respect you. It is going to be reciprocated. That's what's going to happen. I know how to articulate myself. I know how to um, speak and let you know I know how to put things in writing. I know how to I know how to go above you if I need to. I do not tolerate disrespect. I don't. I will let you know. Yeah, I'm talking about in relationships too. Yes, I've been in some doozies for sure. Ugh, we. But I don't tolerate disrespect. So that's another part of my legacy that we have. And I come from a I come from a small family, but the women in our family, we have strong personalities. That's why, yeah, I don't really look forward to holidays. That's all I'm gonna say about that. But you can put all of us in the room. All right, this is gonna be some fire up in there, you know. But yeah, I look at that as a good thing too. Just in terms of just we just don't tolerate certain things. So I just, I know I'm rambling now, but I just want to encourage you all. Just think about the legacy that you're going to leave. And hopefully this helps someone. I know I was transparent, but that's what I do. Y'all ain't gonna know everything about me, but hopefully the gems that I have shared or the the what I talked about today will encourage someone. That's all I want to do is encourage someone to become the better version of themselves. And hopefully this helps someone. And like, comment, subscribe, share if you would like. God bless.